This tutorial will show you how to make these thumbless baby mittens. These are great for cold weather, or you can use them as no-scratch mittens. These are made with worsted weight acrylic yarn. If you use a size G crochet hook, you'll get a 0 to 6 month size, and if you use a size H crochet hook, you'll get a 6 to 12 month size. There'll be a link in the description box to this written pattern, as well as all of my crochet patterns. I'm going to begin with the green yarn. I'm going to chain 4. I'm going to skip the first chain and put 2 single crochets in the top loop of the next chain. I'm not working into the whole stitch, just the top loop. Into the next chain, put 1 single crochet, and into the last stitch, put 2 single crochets into the top loop only. Now pull this green loop up, make a big loop so that your stitches don't get pulled out, and turn your whole work upside down. Now you have the second loop of your chain that we haven't worked into, and that's where we're going to work into. So in this first stitch, in the loop that hasn't been worked into, we're going to attach the purple. So join on the purple, chain 1, and put 2 single crochets into that first loop. In the next loop, we'll put 1 single crochet, and in the last loop, we're going to put 2 single crochets. Now pull up a big long purple loop so you can see what we have here. Now essentially we're going to be working in an oval like this, so you're going to increase only on these short ends. You're going to go straight down the long sides by putting just 1 single crochet into each stitch and increase on these short ends. So on the short ends you have 2 green single crochets here and 2 purple single crochets. So imagine you have 4 stitches like this. These 2 in the middle, 1 purple and 1 green, that's in the next row where you're going to put your increases. And that will help your oval grow out. If it helps you, you can mark those inner 2 stitches on either side, so when you come around again you'll know those are the stitches you need to increase into. So now we'll pick up the green again. Make sure you're pulling your loop tight against your hook so you have nice even stitches. And we're going to continue working, spiraling around, and your colors are going to chase each other around and around. You're not going to join any rounds, you're just going to keep spiraling. So in this first purple stitch, this is one of your inner stitches that you're going to increase into. So you'll put 2 single crochets in that stitch, working under both loops now. And then on the long sides, just 1 single crochet in each stitch. And just go as far as you can until you start running into the purple, the end of the purple stitches. Pull up a long green loop, and then we'll do the same thing with the purple. Your first stitch is your increase stitch, so put 2 single crochets, then 1 single crochet in each stitch down the long side. Now as you come near this end again, you'll see that these are the 2 stitches you're going to increase into. So put 2 single crochets in each of your increase stitches. Now going back down the other long side, just 1 single crochet in each stitch. And here I am back up to the green again. So pull up a purple loop, pick up your green, and continue single crocheting. This is my increase stitch, and this next one's my increase stitch. So you're just going to continue spiraling in this way, adding your increases on the short ends until you have 20 stitches. So this is how it looks once you have 20 stitches. And see, count them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then on the green, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So from here you'll just continue single crocheting around and around, but you're not going to be adding the increases in the ends anymore. Just one single crochet in each stitch around. So you would do the green stitches until you run out of purple stitches, then pick up the purple and go around, then pick up the green and go around. And you'll want to continue doing this, and your project will start growing straight instead of flaring out. So it's flared out from the increases, now it's going to work down straight. And you'll just add rows until your mitten is about 3 inches long. Now my mitten measures about 3 inches long. It's about 14 rows altogether. I'm going to start working on the casing for the drawstring. Okay. So from here I'm going to chain 1, skip the next stitch, and do a half double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and half double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and half double crochet in the next stitch. And you can see what you're ending up with is eyelets that you're going to lace your drawstring through. So just continue adding this row of the purple all the way around. When you get all the way around, you may need to pause this purple eyelet row to move your green forward a little bit. So what you're going to do is just put 2 single crochets of the green in the chain 1 space all the way around. This will help keep those eyelets open so you can lace your drawstring through. Okay. And once your eyelet row gets back around to the beginning, this is the last eyelet and this is the first. You'll see they're on different rows. That's just the nature of spiral crochet. So you just kind of have to work with it. Once you get the drawstring in there, it'll be less noticeable. But now we're just going to go back to single crochets. Just put 1 single crochet in each stitch. And we're just going to add probably about 3 or 4 more rows just to make a cuff. And what I recommend is adding 2 to 3 increases per row evenly around. That will help flare out the cuff, and it makes it a lot easier to get on baby's hand. So we'll just continue crocheting the cuff in the same way, spiraling around, 1 single crochet in each stitch, but add, like I said, about 2 or 3 increases on each row. Once you finish the last several rows of the cuff, you're just going to finish off your colors. Now to do that, I like to step down from the single crochet just to a slip stitch and then fasten off the one color, and then come over top of it with the other color. Do the last couple of stitches, then slip stitch into the last slip stitch, and then slip stitch into the mitten, and then finish off. And you have a little bit of a bump here where your colors come down, but like I said, that's the way spiral crochet works. And the ease of changing colors, you have no seams. For me, it's worth it when you're doing spiral crochet to have those little nuances. So now your mitten is done. We need to make a drawstring. For the drawstring, I just make a chain of about 60, and then on the ends, I just tie an extra knot so that it doesn't come unraveled on the both ends. Then clip these tails short and you have your drawstring. To finish your mitten, just weave in the loose ends with a blunt tapestry needle, then weave your drawstring through the eyelets and tie it with a bow. You can use ribbon or something else for the drawstring, but I like using the chain because it has a little bit of a give so it's comfortable around baby's wrist.